Hi and good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching this pre-record, and welcome to Thfc Till I Die, as we do our little tribute to the late, great Joe Kinnear, who passed away yesterday at the age of 77 due to dementia. A Spurs legend, going across the bottom of the screen, his youth career started at Norwood City between 64 and 65, then went to Tottenham. For 10 years, he was at Spurs for 196 appearances, 2 goals. Then went to Brighton, of course, for a year, only 16 appearances and 1 goal. And, of course, he was a Republic of Ireland international for 26 appearances, never scored a goal. Of course, he was born Joseph Patrick Kinnear on the 27th of December, 1946, of course, in Dublin, in Ireland. And of course, he passed away yesterday during the Spurs. The news broke during the Spurs Forest game. Forest who he managed actually, and Newcastle, who were playing next week. But Angie's already said at his tribute as well. He said he'll never be forgotten at this football club, and he won't be. He is one of our own. He really is. He's the original one of our own. His honours for Tottenham, he's got a very good honours list. Spurs, 67 FA Cup, of course, the League Cup twice, 71 and 73. And of course, he did win in Europe in 1972 as Tottenham beat Wolves. I think 1-1 in the second leg at White Hart Lane. I think it was 2-2 or 2-1 we won in the first leg. And we got a 1-1 draw. Maybe in the comments, let me know if I've got that score wrong. Philip has also done a bit of a video as well. So I'm going to bring this up now and hear what the Godfather has to say. And then we'll talk a little bit more afterwards about Joe Kinnear, what it means to us Spurs fans, and really this awful disease of dementia, and why there should be more awareness, especially with the older players. But here's Philip, and this is what he's had to say.
Good evening, Spurs fans. Just thought I'd make a little video to pay tribute to the late, great Joe Kinnear, who sadly passed away yesterday at the age of 76, I think, or 77. My first recollections of Joe were back in the mid-60s when he broke into the Spurs first team and, of course, won an FA Cup winners' medal with us in 1967. And a young lad from Dublin coming over, it was no mean achievement for him to break his way into the Tottenham team after the double team had broken up. And he went on to win several trophies with Spurs, including the FA Cup, obviously, 2 League Cups against Villa and Norwich in 71 and 73, and also the UEFA Cup in 1972. He then went on to have a very successful managerial career with numerous clubs, including Nottingham Forest and Newcastle. And unfortunately, like so many footballers, maybe brought on by heading heavy balls, who knows what brought it on. He got dementia, diagnosed with dementia a few years ago, and sadly passed away yesterday. So commiserations to Joe and his family. I see Spurs have also paid a tribute to him, which is nice. He was one of another link with the past gone. There's not too many boys from the 60s teams left now. And I'm sure all of them will feel Joe's passing with quite a bit of nostalgia. So rest in peace, Joe Kinnear. And you're now joining the legends of Tottenham Football Club up in heaven.
And that's Philip's actually tribute to the great Joe Kinnear. And I want to pick something up Philip said in that. There isn't many of the 60 squad left. There's only 3 members of the double side left. Les Allen, Cliff Jones, and I can't remember. I think Bobby Smith passed away. I can't remember. There is one more. There's only 3. And there's only a few members left of that 71 or 73 League Cup winning side that won 3 trophies in 3 seasons at the beginning of the 70s under the guidance of Bill Nicholson. And Philip is right. There is a link from the balls. I mean, back in the day, there were heavy balls, leather balls. Pitches weren't good as they are now. Of course, when them balls got wet, they got heavier. So the amount of headering and the amount of damage they probably did back in them days, it's very sad. But look, there isn't enough. There should be enough awareness of dementia, and a lot of families go through it. A lot of families, not just footballers, not just sports people, but ordinary people that go through it as well. And me and Philip, I am going to talk to Philip. Maybe we're going to get somebody on from a charity with well, not a charity, but somebody from Dementia UK on, just to speak a little bit about it. Because I feel that there isn't enough awareness. We lost Jack Charlton, of course, our greatest ever Ireland manager and a member of the '66 World Cup winning team for England. There a couple of years ago, of course, his brother Bobby Charlton, probably one of the greatest players Manchester United ever produced, also a member of that '66 World Cup winning side for England, passed away there last year. And look, it's a sad day. It's a sad day when one of our own passed. But do you know what? He won great things for Spurs. He was very successful. Of course, Philip also alluded he managed Nottingham Forest, Newcastle, and also was manager of Wimbledon as well, and took them to the hefty lights, I think in 94, 95, into sixth place in the Premier League. That year, I think, the year we got to the League Cup final, I think it was 98 or 99. We played them 5 times that season, twice in the league, twice in the League Cup semi-final, and also in an FA Cup quarter-final as well. So, you know, we've had great tussles with Joe Kinnear as a manager as well. But as a player, he'll always remember of being that player that came over from Dublin who broke into the Tottenham side in the 64-65 season, and then, of course, went on to win all the trophies he did under Bill Nick. He will be sadly missed, and Tottenham probably will mark his passing at the next home game. I'm sure Newcastle will do something as well up there at the weekend, because Tottenham are playing Newcastle, and I'm sure Nottingham Forest will do something as well to mark the passing of Joe Kinnear. But listen, guys, thank you very much for watching. This is our little tribute. So this will be going out to you members first, and then non-members will be getting it afterwards. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscription button if you can. Help it go. We will be back tomorrow with another show. Come on, you Spurs. In Joe Kinnear. We respect.